Welcome back to the channel. Today's boat is unlike any aft cabin I have ever been on. She is well equipped with a bow thruster and autopilot, while her Yanmar 6 LPA only has about 2,200 hours on it. But the best part is, she's only ever been loved by one man. That's right, this is a one-owner boat. He bought it brand new from the factory, and he has meticulously maintained this thing through its entire life. With all that being said, let's start taking a look at everything this 2004 Albin 30 family cruiser has to offer. So let's go hop on board. So you do enter through the side right here. You have a nice stepping into this nice large, I would still consider this cockpit space. See if I can pan around here. And he does have full isinglass as well as this screen material for the enclosure. So he does have a full enclosure for it with isinglass, which is a really, really cool feature. So we're going to stay down here in the cockpit, and then I'll show you the really neat aft cabin. I'm very excited about that, and then we'll continue through. Anyways, you do have storage down here on each side. So he keeps his full of, we called those diapers in the Navy. Let me know what you call them in the comments down below. And then more storage on this side as well. And here you have your water fill up and then your freshwater hose connection there, speakers, and shore power, obviously. And then right here is your manual bilge pump. We do have a, I believe at one point this was a live well. This is all drained, so it is very nice. And it is on a mechanical lift here, so you do have a compartment here, and then the whole thing lifts up and gives you access down into the bilge with your generator, bilge pumps, and all of that great stuff. And just looking aft, these do function as steps or seats, but they do have another purpose. So let's pop this aft cabin open back here. And this is a really cool design. This is what makes it unlike any other aft cabin that I've ever seen. Is you do have the split cabin. So we have this berth back here, and then you have the full forward berth up there, or the full cabin up there. So it is 2 steps down into this aft berth, and as you can see, this entire compartment here is just one big berth, really. So you fill in this middle section here, all the pieces are back there, and then you fill in with the cushions. And this is beam to beam access. And if you're like me and you have a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old, and you're spending the day on the water and she wants a nap in the middle of the day, I mean, there's no better place to put her than in here. It's air conditioned and there's nothing in here for her to get into. I mean, you fill the whole thing in and it's just one big bed, and they can lay, nap, do all the things, and you don't have to worry about them getting into anything you don't want to. Anyways, I thought that was very cool, and it is a perfect family cruiser, as the name suggests. All right, let's keep moving forward up to the helm, and we do have some more storage all throughout. This even has little divider drawers, which is very cool. Man, the owner has taken such good care of this boat. It is so, so clean. I know he is not excited to sell the boat, but he just does not have time to use it anymore. Then you do have power outlets here, right next to the captain's chair. And more storage, quick access for all the tools you might need while you're underway or just general boat maintenance. Then you do have your co-captain's chair, your first mate's chair, a little bit of extra storage, cup holder, navigation table here. So this plexiglass panel lifts up, you can put your maps in there if you need to, and then just extra storage here, and that is a cover for the helm. All right, swinging over to the helm. This is what the view looks like from the captain's chair. You can see you have full panoramic views all the way around, 3 windshield wipers, so you do have pretty good visibility all the way around the boat. Let's start going through. You do have your NavNet Ferrono display. Obviously, this is an older model. It still works. You can still see it, but it probably due for an upgrade. All your gauges on the boat are working. There is the hour count, HF radio, Simrad autopilot controls there. And as I mentioned, you do have your bow thruster controls here, switches here, and then your throttle there. And you do have trim tab controls here. Hatch lifts are right here. This is for the aft hatch in the middle of the cockpit, and then this one is for the engine hatch, which is right underneath the seat, as you saw in the intro. And that's really going to do it for the Helm. I mean, it's very simple, but it is fully loaded. I don't think there's anything else on this boat that you would really need. Let's go walk up front, see what the bow looks like, and then we will head down into the cabin. All right, so walking out to the front, I did want to show that you do have handrails here and pretty tall rub rails that are knee height on me. I'm about 6'5". And just wanted to show how much bow space this has. It is enough room for a couple people, and you do have access into your anchor locker from either side here. And let me turn around, pan up so you can get a good idea of the bow space on this boat. Beautiful lines. I think this is a really, really neat boat. It would absolutely work wonderfully for me and my family. Let me know in the comments down below if it would work for you. With all that being said, let's go take a look at the cabin. And it is 3 steps down into the cabin. This is the forward V-berth, and obviously this comes out and table rises up, and you can turn this into a dinette. Plenty of storage all the way around. We'll just hop straight into it. AC vent there, obviously. Liquor bottle storage here. It's very important when you're cruising. Sony speakers. Lots of deep storage here. Fit plenty of stuff in there, and it is double-sided, so more storage there. I do believe a TV used to go there, so you could fit an old school TV on there if you wanted to. More storage, speaker, nice shelves, tons of storage on this boat. Good Lord, more storage than you could ever really need, and this one does have power outlets in there. And more storage. All right, taking a look at the galley. It is a nice weekend galley here. You have a nice cutting board that is removable for your 1-burner stovetop. Microwave here, a little bit of storage underneath. For the red Solo cups, you gotta have those. And then drawers, more drawers. Deep stainless steel sink, and a little bit of under sink access and storage here, along with your mini fridge. Battery switches down below, and then this is another pretty neat feature. You have another berth here. So this is a single berth, but it's a very good use of space. I don't know what else you would put here, so it is nice that it is here. And then you do have a little bit of access into your engine room from here. Hopefully that focuses. Get in there. Yep, there you go. You can see it now. All right. And continuing the tour up ahead, you have your panel here, and the generator in here is brand new. So that is a very nice feature. And before we check out the head, you have your stereo controls here, and then a standing locker here. So you can hang up your knits. Very nice. All right, taking a look at the head, and I think that's gonna do it for today's video. If I missed anything, leave a comment down below. Let me know, and I'll leave a comment back saying thanks for letting me know. All right, obviously on a boat this size, it is going to be a wet head, but you do have porthole windows here. Let that nice natural light in here and see if anybody's trying to get on your boat while you're taking a shower. And down below you do have your toilet. This is just access to some plumbing here, under sink storage, and a little bit more access to some plumbing. Nice deep stainless steel sink. Here's your shower head, as well as your just hand faucet. A nice mirror with medicine cabinet style storage behind it. Boom. Just a little bit, but just enough. Put your toothpaste in there, toothbrushes, and then some extra storage back behind. I think that is going to do it. One last thing. You can charge your phone while you're taking it. That is going to do it for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. This boat will not last long, so if you are at least a little bit interested, do not hesitate. I'll see you on the next one, and that's it.